Hey guys, it's Nigel. Welcome back to my channel. So you know how it is. I just came back from my walk, so I'm all, walked up. But I did receive an intuitive message. And the message today is, so the guides are extremely aware of the fact that there's so many of us who do not enjoy the human experience. And the guides say this is really unfortunate because you are actually here to have quite a grand time on the earth plane. They say that you are actually meant to really relish and feel very lavish in this experience on the earth plane. But the problem is they've made so many contracts and agreements of things that you have to keep up with in the 3D world, because the powers that were know that if they can keep you busy, they will keep you distracted from the joys and pleasures of being a creator. The guide said, you made yourself sick of this reality. The contracts you made trying to keep up with this false matrix, this society, you made yourself sick of the matrix. It is a mindset that has trapped you in the matrix or in your reality. So people who feel like they're sick of the matrix, they're sick of living, they're sick of having to go to work, they're sick of the life they're living, they're sick of the agreements they've made with the people they've made, they're sick of the relationships they're in. Do you understand it was all optional and it was all your choice? So the guides say that it is extremely unfortunate that you do not enjoy and relish in this opportunity. And the guides are saying it's okay though, because more and more people are deciding, you have to decide to enjoy their human incarnation. You have to decide that it gets to be pleasurable. You get to decide that you get to make a lot of money and not work hard. Or maybe you decide that you get to work hard. Maybe you decide you don't have to work hard. You get to decide whatever you want your reality to be, and then you experience whatever you've decided. Some of you guys have decided that you're meant to be in relationships that are struggle love. Therefore, you're experiencing that struggle love. Some of you guys have decided you have to live overweight. Therefore, you are experiencing life as your overweight self. Some of you guys have decided you are going to participate in living an impoverished lifestyle. Therefore, the life you are living is impoverished. The guides are saying you chose this, you decided this, you settled here. And they say, we know you don't want to take the self-accountability, because to take self-accountability means that you are aware that you've put yourself in this place. And the guides say, we don't want to play the blame game. We don't want to make you feel bad for your decisions. Especially, we don't want to make you feel bad for the decisions that you made when you were unaware. But the guides said, hey, now that you are aware, now that you are deciding to be aware, the ball is back in your court. You must take your power back so that you can have a life that you enjoy. You don't get to live a life that you enjoy until you take your power back. Okay? And then when you take your power back, you get to decide what you will experience instead. Again, we were talking about beliefs. We've been busting down the beliefs, breaking it up, busting it down. It's all about the beliefs. You gotta decide on what you're gonna believe. It comes two parts. So yes, you need to have the belief, but before you have the belief, you need to decide what the new belief is. Being an intentional creator is about the decisions that you make every day. The decisions that you make every day are bringing you closer or farther away from your desires. The guides are saying the sooner you take responsibility for your life, which is your own personal creation, that is the sooner you will begin to experience things that you desire intentionally. The guides are all about making us conscious, intentional creators, meaning that we are making decisions and we are aware of the outcome of the decisions we're making. For example, I am aware that I'm making the decision to drink more water because it's going to be good for my body, versus I am aware I'm deciding not to drink water even though I know that drinking more water would be good for my physical vessel and would overall improve the I don't know, health of my life, right? You are consciously aware that if you watch Netflix for 10 hours a day every single day, you are opting out of using that time to create your dream life or do something else that might be important to you, right? So long story short, they're saying it's unfortunate that we are just acquiescing and not being intentional about the hours in the day that we've been given. The guides say you get to decide to start enjoying your life now. Now that you know that it is your choice, because God gave everybody a choice. Life is about choices. There might have been timelines in the past where our ancestors didn't have the choice, or our ancestors would have gotten in trouble for wielding their choice, but they still had a choice then too. Okay? Yes, they might have been punished for exercising their right of choice, but guess what? In this day and age, the consequences for wielding your power of choice are actually not as harsh as they used to be. The guides say we are more free now than we've ever been before. And it's unfortunate that we are not aware of the fact that this freedom exists. It's like when an animal is in captivity in a cage their entire life, and the person who's kept the animal in captivity finally opens the door, or somehow the door finally opens, and the animal's been in captivity for so long, they just like sit there and stare at the open door. Like, am I supposed to walk out? Is it safe for me to walk out? Am I allowed to walk out? And the guides are literally like, because you guys are not aware of the law of attraction, because you guys are not aware of the law of assumption, because you guys are not aware of the fact that you get to decide, because you guys are aware of the fact that you're creating your reality, because you're aware of the fact that you are attracting your reality, your gate is open, your cage is open. And some of us are deciding to sit there and stare out the cage and say, what do I do now with this freedom? And some of us are daring to take a step out of the cage and say, wow, this is what life is like in freedom. This is what life is like in bliss. This is what life is like when I get to decide. This is what life is like when I get to choose. Okay? So it starts with deciding you are going to live a better life. It starts with deciding you get to have a better life. It starts with deciding you get to enjoy your life. If you're currently not enjoying your life, if you're currently struggling in some avenue, let's rework it. Say, for example, if you're struggling with your finances or with money, say, I decide I get to have a lot of money and I don't have to work hard for it. I decide making money gets to be fun and easy for me. I decide I get to make money in a bunch of different ways. I decide I don't have to wait on one income source to come through. I get to have lots of income sources, right? This is how you create your reality, with your decisions and with your beliefs, okay? You decide to have a new belief, and then you start living out that new belief you decided that you get to have, okay? If you are in captivity now, it is a choice, okay? And that is the message. The guides say your gate is open, the door is open. And metaphorically, it's a gate, but really what they mean is your mind is open. The door to your mind gets to be open. And when the door to your mind is open, you get to attract new beliefs that are making you feel more powerful, and you get to release old beliefs that made you feel like you were imprisoned. Okay? So that is the message, and I hope you guys have a great day and wield your power of decision and decide life gets to be better. And decide that it doesn't have to take a long time for life to get better. because that is also an illusion that we as humans carry. We think that things have to take a long time and they have to evolve slowly and it has to, but it's like, no, once you decide, you flip the switch. Does it take a long time for you to flip a switch when you're, at home turning on the light? No, you turn it on, you turn it off. You turn it on, you turn it off. It's quick, okay? You turn the belief on, you turn the belief off. You turn the belief on, you turn the belief off. It's quick, okay? So that is the message. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.